we have two very different skill sets, she and I, when it comes to protecting our children from imminent and lurking danger.
So I marry a guy in a rock and roll band. Like, no responsibility. He's like, woo, tours the world for a decade. Just a totally carefree dude, right? No. This guy is intense. All day long, he's like rending his clothing and tearing at his hair and pacing around because the kids are going to die. They're going to die every day.
By bees, or by splinters, little pieces of wood. The problem lies in the fact that she's a little bit loose.
It's like, woo!
Hate to use that terminology when I talk about my wife, but she's a little bit loose when it comes to the kids. Whereas I'm a little bit more, she would like to say, overbearing.
For example, our daughter is 3 and our son is 1, and she likes to beat up on him. She'll palm his head and boom, spikes it down on the floor like she just scored a touchdown. Serge flips out. This isn't normal. That's his favorite thing. Like, if the kids are freaking out at all, this isn't normal. This can't be normal. This can't be normal.
I don't like it when Monica will be enjoying her dinner or watching a little bit of Real Housewives of Green Bay or whatever the hell, and all of a sudden, you know, I'll hear the kids screaming in the playroom, and I go in there and Violet is 3 and our son Henry is 1, and Violet has sort of got Henry like this, you know, and I'm afraid that, you know, one of these days, that's Henry's head. Done.
Oh my God, dude, she's 3. She's 3. Of course she's gonna beat her brother up. Just wait till he gets old enough to beat her up back.
And I'll look back and my wife is in the middle of a cold Miller Lite and some nachos and watching the TV as if nothing's happening. And what's that, you know?
Okay, take for example, Violet falls down. Serge is, you know, sprinting over there, oh my God, you know, and I'll just hang out because that's part of being a kid, is injuring yourself. That sounds funny, but I'm serious. You injure yourself. You skin your knee, you bonk your noggin. That's how it goes.
Quite frankly, I feel like she's fine. Hey, if one of the kids falls in the river and gets swept downstream in the river, that's just part of being a kid. Whereas I feel as if that's not necessarily true, that there are some precautions that the caretakers, the overseers, can take to protect the kids.
Serge, if he had his way, Henry would be in a padded helmet all the time, and he would be on a leash, I guess? I don't really know, but he wants to protect him from every tiny little thing that can occur.
From natural disasters, from tragedies.
How is Henry supposed to learn if he doesn't bump his noggin every now and again? That's how you learn, right? Not according to Serge. You have to prevent all accidents.
She calls me a helicopter parent, as if I'm hovering above the kids all the time. But the fact of the matter is that I just am a little bit scared of them getting hurt.
So there's that. You know, it's always it's a constant him giving me the stink eye because he doesn't think I'm reacting appropriately to a kid being injured, and I'm just looking at him like, oh my God, dude, seriously? This is your response? And it's every day, all day. That's the crux of parenting, is like responding to accidents or trying to prevent accidents, and he doesn't think I do enough to prevent the accidents. And I think he's just completely nuts about the whole thing.
By bees, or by splinters, little pieces of wood. And quite frankly, I'm not very comfortable with them playing or being anywhere in the front of the house.